Okay, I think I'm recording now. So say for example, we have a drawing like this on the screen, okay? And we wish to convert this drawing to PDF and and save it, right? So the first thing to do is to left click on the layout, then left click first, then right click, then go up to Page Setup Manager, then left click onto Page Setup Manager. It should take you to this layout. Now the current paper size would be displayed here. If you look here, currently this paper size is 210 by 297. For CSEC purpose, we want A3. A3 paper is 420 by 297. To change that, we can go to New, or we could click Modify. We could name it, okay. It will then take us to this page. Now, the first thing to change is the platter. It's a printer platter. So we left click here, and of course we choose Microsoft Print PDF. That's the one that we want. Once you have done that, go down to page setup or paper size and change from the default A4 by left clicking here, then go down to A3. So click on A3 from here, left click here. Once you have done that, check to ensure that this is 1:1. Just in case this is not 1:1 scale, click here and ensure it is 1:1. Please note that we do not scale drawings from here. This must be 1:1. Alright? We scale drawing from the viewport. Now that you have done that, the next step is to go up to Plot Style Table, left click here, then go down to Monochrome, left click on Monochrome, once you have done that, click OK, then close. You would then be required to change, in most cases you would change the paper size from here. So left click here, delete, and type MV, enter, then left click here, then left click down here, left click here. Once you have done that, you then click 2 times in this, bam bam. Look for the north, south, east, and west. You would then bring the drawing that you want on the sheet, bring that drawing into the viewport like that. Then you'll click 2 times outside, bam bam. Now to add the scale to the drawing, you left click on the viewport. Remember, you must be in model space, and to be in model space you must click 2 times outside the paper, outside. Note, I'm now inside. I left click 1 2. This will go back to model space, but you must be in paper space. So click 2 times outside, 1 2, or type PS. To scale, left click on the viewport, then go down here. In this case, I probably want, let me see, 1:1. 1:1 would be probably too large in that case. So let me use 1:5. 1:5. So 1 to 5 is good. I'll then, once I'm okay with the scale, I then left click here to lock that scale, and that is done. I then escape. Now, once you have done that, the next step would be to add your name, your candidate number, your scale that you use, candidate number, the scale that you use, the title, and the projection if you're doing mechanical drawing. Now, I'm going to add text to this. So my next step is to left click here, go down to single line, all right? So I left click on the text drop down, choose single line. It is important to note that we are in paper space, which means that the regular size text that we would use for drawing should be used here. So I left click where we want to start, choose the text height of 5, enter. A rotation angle of 0 is okay. So type 0, enter. In this case, you must ensure that all caps is on. Then the first thing you want to type is your candidate number. So CANDIDATE, candidate number. Let's say that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Next, you want your scale, CALE, and the scale is 1 to 5 to 5. In a case where you're doing a building drawing and the scale is 1 to 50, you would add your 1 to 50, or whatever the scale is. If you're doing mechanical drawing, you would also need to add your projection, be it first angle, third angle, or whatever angle you use. So in that case, you would add the sign. You have the sign on the drawing. Then the title. The title here is whatever it may be. If it's a floor plan, you write floor plan. If it's in this case clock, we'd add a clock, right? And your projection if you're doing mechanical. You then left click outside, then escape. So that is that. Now, once you have done that, the next thing would be to go to your printing. So then go to that, right? Now, to print, I'm gonna click on the printer here, or you could type print, or click onto the printer, or you could also do that one of three ways. You could, and that would bring you back to this. So you then go print preview, look at how it looks. This is how it will look when you print it. If everything is okay, you close this and press OK, and press OK. It will then ask you to choose where you want the drawing to be saved. Remember now that you must create a folder on the desktop before. All right, you must create a folder. All right. So I just right click in that space, then I click new, I click folder, and I'm calling this folder my candidate number, candidate 1 2 that. That's the new folder. That's where I want to save this, and I want this to be on the desktop. All right. Then you enter the name, name here, CAN candidate 1, 2, 3, 4, that. Then click save. All right. CANDIDATE 1, 2, 3, 4. Go into the folder, save. So this drawing is now being converted to PDF in that folder. All right. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So the drawing is now converted to PDF in that folder. What you could do is to create the folder first before you start any conversion. All right. So go to your desktop, create the folder, and to create a folder, you simply go onto the home screen, right click, go down to new folder, and create that folder right there with the name. All right. So that's how you create a new folder. Okay, guys, that is all for that. That is how you convert a drawing to PDF and save it into a folder ready to be copied or transferred to a thumb drive. Hmm, how do I stop this? How do I stop this again?